everybody, I'm Allie and this is Bones. And Bones is an 18-year-old quarter horse and we are just putting him back into work. And some of the first things that we're going to do is we're going to ask him to get even softer and more supple. So the first thing I'm going to do is work on very slowly walking into a smaller circle. And then I'm going to ask for him to give his head and give me that one rein stop. So I'm over bending him. I'm using my legs right now, and you can see how I really have a big bend in his body right now. What that's doing is I'm asking him to get a little bit looser, a little bit looser, a little bit looser, and then I'm going to say, whoa, and I'm going to ask him to give his head and give. So he's still real stiff up here in the front and the very top of his neck. As you can see, it's not coming in real well, so we're just going to kind of keep going, and I'm going to try to keep his head flat. See, I'm going to move my hand down, and I'm going to ask for that give a little bit closer. There we go. And get a little bit more of a bend. So the more bend, the better. Which is kind of, this is a basic spiral down to a one rein stop and whoa and flex. All right, that's the first exercise. Up to a trot, and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to put pressure on my legs. Button number 2, both sides. I'm going to move my leg to button number 1 on the inside, button number 3 on the outside, and ask for a much better bend. So I'm going to try to lift him up through his body and get a better circle. I'm going to keep it at about a 10-foot circle, kind of small, and then this is where the fun stuff starts. Now, when I get to this edge of the circle, I'm going to add button number 2, and I'm going to ask him to start stepping out right there. See that little bit of a side step? What that's doing is that's going to loosen his rib cage. So we can do it at a walk. Now I'm going to ask for a few steps at a trot. So when I come to you, I'm going to ask. Ready? And inside, 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 and move that shoulder out. Okay? So this is the circle and spiral out. So I get down to a small circle and I'm pushing him out. Again, small circle, and he's slowing down each time, but there you go. I've added a couple of steps. So what you do on one side, you do on the other. Remember, with an older horse, it's going to take him a little bit more time to get a little bit more supple. What we want him to do is we're working off the inside leg. So ready, I come over here, I add inside leg, inside leg, inside leg. There we go. That time, we got him to move laterally a whole lot better. So what we're doing is we're stretching, we're pushing. Ready, and push, push. There we go, a little bit of a step. A little bit of a step. A little bit more. I'm using a lot of leg on this. There we go. I'm going to turn him around and push. There we go. He's still not to the point where he can hold it really through a trot. This is the first level of the exercise. Eventually, you'll be able to spiral in and spiral back out and work a little bit better. There's outside. There's the spiral in, spiral in, spiral in, spiral in, and turn that into button number 1, which is a turn. We go the other side, button number 1. We want to work on moving that forehand. Move that forehand. Come on. Button number 1. Button number 1. Button number 1. There we go. And whoa, and back off. So we're getting control of that rib cage, and we're starting to move his rib cage. There's a spiral in and a spiral out. Hope that helps you out on some exercises. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And remember, to see more on Bones, check out his playlist.